Good morning. This is Pastor Jeff. This is our daily lectionary readings for Saturday, February 18th, 2023. We have our 3 daily readings. Once again, we're in Psalm 2 for our psalm reading. For our Old Testament reading, we're going to be taking a look at 1 Kings chapter 21, verses 20 through 29. And then our New Testament reading is going to be coming from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 9, verses 9 through 13. Let us take a listen in for our readings today. And today we're going to be reading it out of the New Revised Standard Version, the updated edition. Psalm 2. Why do the nations conspire and the people plot in vain? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and his anointed, saying, "Let us burst their bonds apart and cast their cords from us." He who sits in heavens laughs. The Lord has them in derision. Then he will speak to them in his wrath and terrify them in his fury, saying, "I have set my king on Zion, my holy hill. I will tell of the decree of the Lord. He said to me, 'You are my son. Today I have begotten you. Ask of me, and I will make the nation your heritage, and the ends of the earth your possession. You shall break them with a rod of iron, and dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Now therefore, O king, be wise and be warned. O rulers of the earth, serve the Lord with fear, with trembling, kiss his feet. Or he will be angry, and you will perish in the way, for his wrath is quickly kindled. Happy are those who take refuge in him." Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of 1 Kings, chapter 21, verses 20 through 29. Ahab said to Elijah, "Have you found me, O my enemy?" He answered, "I have found you, because you have sold yourself to do what is evil in the sight of the Lord. I will bring disaster on you. I will consume you, and will cut you off from Ahab, every male, bond or free, in Israel. And I will make your house like the house of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, and like the house of Baasha, the son of Haldah, because you have provoked me to anger and have caused Israel to sin. Also concerning Jezebel, the Lord said, the dogs shall eat Jezebel within the bounds of Jezebel. Anyone belonging to Ahab who dies in the city, the dogs shall eat, and any one of his who dies in the open country, the birds of the air shall eat. Indeed, there was no one like Ahab, who sold himself to do what was evil in the sight of the Lord. Urged on by his wife Jezebel, he acted abominably in going after idols, as the Amorites had done, which the Lord has driven out before the Israelites. When Ahab heard these words, he tore his clothes and put sackcloth over his bare flesh. He fasted, lay in the sackcloth, and went about dejectedly. Then the word of the Lord came to Elijah in Tishbite. Have you ever seen how Ahab was humbled himself before me? Because he was humbled himself before me, I will not bring the disaster in his day, but in his son's day I will bring the disaster on his house. Our gospel reading comes from the gospel reading is Mark 9 through 13, which is the New Testament reading. Sorry about that. The coming of Elijah. As they were coming down the mountain, he ordered them to tell no one what they had seen until after the Son of Man had been raised from the dead. So they kept the matter to themselves, questioning what this rising from the dead could mean. Then they asked him, "Why do the scribes say that Elijah must come first?" He said to them, "Elijah is indeed coming first to restore all things. How then is it written about the Son of Man that he is going to go through sufferings and be treated with contempt? But I tell you that Elijah has come, and they did to him what they pleased, as it is written about him." And here ends our readings for the day.